Yes, y'all just went flying off the tripod again. For I don't know, y'all, it's a rough ride. Hold on. Samantha, Sam I am, Swirls and Swags, Decor. Welcome. Please keep your hands and feet in at all times. Please. I cannot guarantee that phone will stay anywhere except flying off the hook. I'm going to try to move the cord out of the front of the computer. Hold on, because it could go flying. It takes nothing. The flight is free. The flight is free, Sally. Got your seatbelt on? Get your oxygen mask ready. Instead, I had to start over 3 times because it went flying. Then it logged me out. Wanted passwords that I can't keep up with. Welcome, y'all. It's been a minute. Samantha's been a little, I don't know, busy. Horribly. Okay. So, my stepdaughter-in-law, my favorite daughter-in-law, gave me, well, she didn't give me. I said, give me that. This is on her door. We're going to get rid of this. In this part of the video, I am literally just hot gluing in a different array of Christmas ornaments. I'm doing all colors. You can do whatever matches your home decor that you're trying to match up or that you may have a customer wanting. I do remove the caps, the little toppers for these ornaments because sometimes they will come apart. I also pay attention to any scratches or dents or dings that you don't want to show if you have any of that. So pay attention to those details and make sure that you glue any mess ups toward the base, and that way you have a beautiful outcome. I'm going to finally use my Christmas tree ribbon because I've not used it yet, and I've been wanting to use this because I just love that ribbon. We're going to make a 10-inch tail, okay? And I'm just going to, that's 10 inches. I got my measures here, and I've also got my board right here that's got my measures underneath. So, however long. And rule of thumb, if you want to, there's no rules, really. But, I'm holding it up on my wreath. By the time I make my loops and stuff, that's about how long. If you wanted it to hang longer, that's fine. But I'm going to go about right in there, be right about the bottom of the wreath. So let me see how big this wreath is. Probably about 12, 14. What is it? It's got so much glitter on. It's bigger than that. With it spread open, with it fluffed and everything, it's measuring 18. Okay, which I'm a little surprised. But anyway. Thank you. I love this ribbon, y'all. I do. I love. Okay, so 10-inch tail. Let me just start where we're going to. And a 6-inch loop, okay? Cut the back off. This is actually the easiest and better way, for real. But, there's one side. Now, you have to take it and go this way this time. You can't just do like your tail and a loop again. Well, we are. Yes, we are. I'm going to measure my tail. Dang, I'm good. My bend is right where I need it. But anyway, my fold. There's my old man back. Talk to his butt right back on up in here. Yeah, tell me he needed to watch me every now and then. And he's like, I didn't realize. I'm like, I know you didn't. You didn't realize how funny. Well, of course I'm funny. Alright, so did the same size, same loop, same length. Almost. Okay. Hold your ribbons. Cut that off on the back side again. And we're going to scrunch it together. piece that in. Okay. So again, I'm just going a little smaller, both the tail and my loop. Now, if you didn't want more tails, just take your ribbon. You can do a circle. You cut this off. Say we cut that off right there. Okay. Say that's not there. Say this ain't here. Okay. We just got this circle. Okay. Take your circle and you just barely cover the ends. And then you put it together and there's a loop. And you would only have the two tails, which I think we'll just do that. Let me go a little bigger. I'll get just a little bigger. Probably went a little too big. Probably went a little too big, Samantha. Well, we'll put it on the back if it did. Hold on, let's see. Should I go on the back? Actually, I think I did them the same dang size. Well, yeah, that'd be 24 inches. Now it's 23-ish. Pull it up. And you got just enough in the back to cover, and you're going to scrunch it together. Pull your loops up top, where they're the same length, and then where you scrunched it right there in the center is where that goes down. And there's your bow, folks. And those loops are actually the same size, which is fine. We can come in with a little smaller. Don't gotta be no certain. Don't gotta be no certains. Just however big you want it. Smush it down, pinch it, and we're going to go this way. Okay? And that's what that will look like. Let me give a quick explain what I've done. What I've done when you're using one directional ribbon, and I will link other videos below on one directional tutorials I've done. There's several ways you can do it. Using a one directional means all your design is below one direction, one way. On this particular bow, when you're cutting one strip, it doesn't matter. Depending on the design and what it is into your bow maker, we definitely don't want you want enough upside down covers. But anyway, I cut a section that will stick into the bow maker without create the loop. And when you're cutting, I'm overlapping the cut ends. Make sure you don't overcut, and I'm overlapping them enough so that when I stick that into the bow maker, there's enough that it's not going to pull loose. And then when we're done, we're going to cut those ends just a little bit so we don't see it in the final loop of the bow. So just want to explain that a little bit better, maybe. In the same direction, because I've got these going this way, those are going that way. It's okay, though, because it's going sideways. They're just not going upside down the legs, okay? That's what really matters, is that they're going the same way here. Okay, now that you've got your bow like you want it, it's fluffed out, what I'm doing is taking a pipe cleaner and twisting it around the bow, and then I realize I need to cover that part up so you don't see that pipe cleaner or your zip tie, whichever you prefer to use. So I take a smaller piece of ribbon and I fold it in three so all you see is the center of that ribbon, and tie it around the entire bow in the center and tie it in a knot on the back. Cut off the excess after you tie that knot, and that will make it very polished and pretty, and you won't see none of your mechanics. So that's very important. And then whether you want to use a zip tie or a pipe cleaner, whichever your preference, you're going to then poke those ends through your wreath to the back side and tie it down to the frame. And so that's what I'm showing and explaining in this section. I just thought I'd give it to you a little bit simpler. Once you have your pipe cleaner zip ties around the back, you tie it off, cut off those excess on the back, fluff your tails, your bow loops, and you're just polishing the last few details before you're finished and make it picture pretty. I, for one, just love the simplicity and the everyday Christmas design that this brings to anyone's home front door for the holiday season. I love all the colors. Thank you for watching Swirls and Swags Door Decor. Have an awesome day.